What if Disney completely gave up on making kids movies and started creating horror films instead? In today's video, I'm turning some of Disney's most iconic titles into horror versions. We're starting strong with Frozen. And my horror twist on the original story is that Elsa got betrayed by her people because of their fear of her monstrous power. But she turned into a walking calamity that will hunt them down whenever winter arrives.
Winter is coming.
So first and foremost, we need a clean canvas for our poster. Then I'll take this present screenshot of where they jailed Elsa and use it as Nokia's background. I'll extend the bottom and apply some color adjustment to it. Perfect. Now we need our cursed Elsa. I found this frame of her being so happy, but not for long.
Here's Johnny!
I'll sentence her to jail. Then I'll give our Elsa some cursed makeup, starting with removing her eyes completely and adjust the mouth to get rid of that smile too. Next, I drain all of these vivid colors from her body, and to make this creepier, I'll add some dark liquid splatter coming out of her eyes, maybe from the mouth too. I'll chain our cold, hot ghost down with the same chains from the movie, one on each arm. I'll also mask out the hands to make this more convincing. Maybe I'll add some more dark stains all over her body. More. I like where this is going. This scene needs more frozen eyes, so I found this massive ice chunk. I drag it to a new poster, scale it down just a little, and make it transparent to fit better with the scene. Now I'll make Elsa look like she's actually trapped inside that ice, but I let the chains out. This doesn't look scary enough, so I found this screenshot of a cringe smile Elsa.
Brother,
I'll place it on top of our iceberg. I remove the ice too and change the blending mode of it. Finally, I need some witnesses to this monster's resurrection, so I'll place some people here and make them blurry. I'll give the new pastor some serious, intense color adjustments, and I'll place the Frozen logo at the very bottom. Give it some grunge texture and some glow, and with centered tagline at the top, we are done. Next victim is Moana, and my idea for this is, after his beloved weapon got damaged and almost destroyed while defending his people, Maui, the legendary hero, has turned his bloody side against them. I'll start designing our new concept with this cave scene from the movie. Then I'll take Maui's magical fish hook that was given by Tefiti and place it on the new poster as no distraction weapon. I'll tweak its hue tone to match that of the scene, and I'll make it dark into dirt. This doesn't look damaged at all, so I'll grab this burnt piece from another screenshot and integrate it into the new weapon. Needs some adjustment too. Let's make it more deadly with some stains all over it because of the overuse. Then I'll draw some shadows to make it more realistic. I'll duplicate the hook and blend it over just a little and turn it into a cast shadow on the cave walls. I'll place some hand marks all over the place to make this even more cursed. Speaking of which, I'll place this giant skull splatter into the center and trim it just a little so it looks like it's bursting out of the weapon. That looks sick, but still not enough. So I'll toss in some of Maui's victims' bones and scatter them on the ground, and then hide some parts of this bloody feast under the dirt.
you're welcome!
I'll give the new poster some heavy, intimidating color adjustment as a final touch. Then I drag Moana logo at the top and give it some burn effect. And with this new tagline at the bottom, it's finished. Now we've arrived at Zootopia. After Judy started her investigation into the mysterious case, she soon found out that she's dealing with a frightening supernatural phenomenon way beyond her.
Wake up to reality.
As always, I clean the canvas. Then I'll take Judy's New Yorker-inspired apartment and use it as the new background. Every horror movie somehow takes place at night, and ours will be no exception. Next, I'll take the mirror from the scene and drag it to the new poster, along with Judy's real body. I kind of like people with big smiles in my videos, but not for today. So I'll cut our bunny's head and perform a little transplant surgery with her scared head from the screenshot. I'll reattach it to the body, mask out the extra parts, and of course color match it with the rest. I'll also fit the mirror's edges into the room's walls. She looks as terrified as I wanted, and I like it. Now we need the main villain. And I think this walking wolf here is the perfect pick. I'll move it to its new residence and make it darker than black, like some spirit with horrifying glowing red eyes. I wanted to interact with our terrified Judy, so I dragged some creepy claw shadows across his face, and I'll finish the mirror scene with some shattered glass texture over. I'll place some fog on top, change its blending mode, and unify the look of this poster with some color adjustment. For the logo, I'll give it a blur effect, layer on some texture, make the O's a menacing red, and I'll place the new tagline underneath. Maybe I'll engrave the tagline into the scene too, for more supernatural vibes. Next Disney movie is Lilo and Stitch. They have both an animated and a live action version, but I'll make a design that works for both. And this time, the story is about an outsider, a monster that loves human flesh, a ghoul that will wreak havoc on Earth. So I start by cleaning this mess. I need a picture of Stitch to feature in the no poster, and this one will do. I drag it to the center, fix the missing parts, especially the lower body doesn't match at all, but no problem, just trust the process. Next, I'll place the background from the movie here and make it blurry. I'll also lower Stitch brightness and turn him pitch black. But I leave just a bit of light here in his front side. I'll draw some highlights coming from the background behind, and maybe I'll add some fog over our creature's lower parts. These monsters love human flesh, so I found some victims' lack of hair. I'll move it to the poster and make it black. Problem is, it's blend way too well with Stitch's head, so I draw some red, menacing glowing eyes to separate the two better. And of course, this will cast some highlights on the hair. Then I'll apply some heavy color adjustment and textures to make everything feel more cohesive. Finally, I drag the logo at the bottom, change its blending mode, and give it a glow effect. And on top, I place the new center tagline. Last but not least, we have Big Hero 6. My horror twist on this one. While Hero tried to go after his brother, he got caught in a massive explosion along with Baymax and his big brother. And by using Baymax's medical power, they managed to save their lives by merging the three into one horrifying mutant body that seeks nothing but blind revenge. So first, I take this fire screenshot here after cleansing Hero out and use it as the no background. Then I take Baymax's body before he does his famous move. And I drag him to our poster. Gotta remove that dumb face though. Now I need to merge him with the brothers' bodies. So let's pretend this skeleton here belongs to Tadashi, the older bro. I'll place it on top. No human can survive long without a heart, so let's give our creature one along with the circulatory system. This looks like a mess, so I'll bring the ribs on top so the heart is in its place, I think. I'll hide the extra parts and fade in the skeleton and the heart, so they appear like they are actually inside Baymax's body. Now we need a hero. I'll borrow his face from this frame, move it to the no poster and stretch it a little. Then I'll merge half of his face with Baymax and draw some stains around the edges to sell that illusion more. Finally, I'll make his eyes red from anger. I'll make Baymax's eye full of rage too. This looks too plain, so I'll give it some dramatic extreme shading to make it feel extra dark and serious. Finally, I'll place this rectangular red stain here, carve the logo name inside it, and I'll place this tagline here as the last piece. So which one is your favorite from today's video, and which animation studio should I tackle next? Subscribe.